It's Roxas ASMR. Today we're going to be doing like a comic book haul type of video. And sorry I haven't made a video in a while. School started in soccer and all that, so I'll tell you guys how it's going and a bunch of other stuff I've been up to. So I've been really excited to make this video because I got all these books from the library. I didn't actually buy them, so too broke for that, but I have a bunch of comics and I just got into comics, so let me know any recommendations. And these are just, I've found like these recommendations on TikTok, kind of, mostly for like beginners and stuff, so hopefully you'll enjoy the video. And yeah, so the first comic I have is Batman Year One. This is a classic, iconic book. It's like probably the most well-known beginner comic book. Batman Year One by Frank Miller. And I'll let you know, I've only read a few of these so far, but I have read this one, and it was really, really good. Which is why it's like the most popular. It's Batman's origin story. Maybe I can show you a picture. This one's probably the oldest comic I got, so it was still like, what's it called? It still holds up today, you know, but it is pretty old. But that doesn't really matter except like the art style. You can see Batman and Jim Gordon, the two main characters of this comic. I've only really played the Batman Arkham City and watched the Batman, so that's really all the Batman media I've like consumed basically. But I haven't even watched the Christopher Nolan movies, which is kind of sad. I will be watching them, but I don't know that much about. Actually, obviously, I know about Batman and his origin and stuff about it because he's like the most popular superhero. But I don't really like. I don't know him as much as like Marvel characters because there haven't been any really good DC movies, except the Batman and the new Superman was really good. Like the old universe was pretty bad, so. But this is a great introduction if you want to get into Batman comics. It's about his first year. That's why it's called Year One of being Batman. It starts off with him coming back from being gone as Bruce Wayne for like a bunch of years. So my allergies are kind of bad right now. But yeah, definitely check it out. Sorry. My chair was rubbing on the desk. But I hope you guys are doing well. School, I've had 2.5 days of his comics also. Probably gonna start off with The Flash by Mark Waid. Sadly, no libraries near me have it, so I'm gonna have to read it online. I wrote down like my thoughts right after I finished it. So, what I said for this one, kind of spoilers. Yeah, it's all spoilers, but if you read it, you'll know that this is such an emotional story, in my opinion, and it's just so heartwarming. Pretty deep, also nice, pretty good themes, you know. It'll get you smiling. But yeah, this is a great comic. My favorite one I've read so far. Superman up in the sky. And here we have Captain America, Winter Soldier. Wait, I need to focus on like making good sounds real quick. It's been a minute. Sorry that all my videos have been like tapping. For those who don't like tapping. I have not read this one yet. I've heard good things about this one. If you've seen the movie, this is what the movie's based off of. You can see Bucky right here. Pretty sure Black Widow and Captain America. Sticky tapping. Not gonna lie, like a bunch of pages in this one is like ripped up. So I don't even know if the pages are in the right order, but check it out. That was one of my favorite Marvel movies. Let me know what your favorite superhero is. I feel like the movies made Captain America really popular. This kind of sets up into like Civil War and stuff. I'm pretty sure. This has all in one. So a bunch of issues in this one. I got confused when getting into comics because I'm used to manga where there's just chapters, and there's like actually just full of text boxes. Because first of all, I want to see some of the art, and second of all, when I just flip a page, it's just all like bubble text. Like, I don't know, I get less motivated to read it. But yeah, that's Ultimate Spider-Man. That's the first one. This is the second one. I'm assuming Dr. Octopus is in this one. I think I've also watched all the games, like the PS4 Spider-Man games. I haven't played them yet because I don't have a PlayStation. But I haven't played video games in like a month. Probably gonna play some after this or read some comics. It's been a minute because vacation, and now I have school and soccer, which takes up a lot of time. My schedule is gonna be go to school, and then ends at like 2 o'clock, and then soccer till like 4:30, shower, eat, and then I have like 3 hours of free time. But I've been watching Lost with my family, and it's been super duper good. I'm on season 3 now. Just finished season 2. There was a crazy plot twist. Finding out more and more each season. It's really good so far. I've just been enjoying it so much, and watching it with my family makes it even better. So give it like a 9 out of 10. It's been really good. We do not like Michael, by the way. Based off now, who knows? Maybe he'll have a redemption, but Michael, he fell off. He used to be like my favorite character, but I mean, it's understandable, but still. Most of you guys have probably not watched Lost, so I'm not gonna talk too much about it, but it's a great show about people surviving a plane crash on an island. Sounds pretty generic, but it's really, really good. Like, the characters are great, and the stories, there's so much plot twist, it's crazy. Yeah, this one has Dr. Octopus in it. And this is the third one with Venom. Can't wait to read this one. I love Venom. He's super cool villain. Spider-Man villains are like my favorites, probably. I also returned some books, comics that I've already read, and they were all just the Immortal Hulk, which there was 10 volumes of, so like 50 issues. It was my first, like the little first comics I read, like a week ago. It was like really, really good. I can't, like, my vocabulary is kind of cooked. It was like, I'll just read my review. It has great lessons. The art is crazy. Made me appreciate the Hulk. I never was a Hulk fan, but heard that was like one of the best Hulk stories. So, and they were right. It was super. Just makes you appreciate Bruce Wayne and the Hulk and all his different personalities. There were really good parts and some a little boring parts, but that's okay, because there's 50 issues. Like, sometimes manga is pretty boring. I mean, I'm saying, oh my gosh. I mean, all, like, most TV shows, books, or whatever, video games, whatever, have some boring parts, you know. But characters like split up into different arcs and villains, which was really cool. And the themes were amazing. Like some of them, like it's pretty inspirational. It teaches like lessons about acceptance, forgiveness, all that, trauma. So if you like comics with nice, really good lessons and inspirational, then I would read Immortal Hulk. That's the thing, because Hulk isn't a perfect hero at all. He gets angry, he makes mistakes, and he has a bunch of anger, but the ending was just super great ending. Now these are the single volumes, so this one's volume 7. And all the characters were super great in the Hulk, the Immortal Hulk. So definitely check that one out. It will make you appreciate the Hulk a lot. I wish I introduction to Joker, seeing him for the first time in comics. Again, it was Batman's like first to second year, and it was really good for being only 50 pages. I was like fully hooked and invested the whole time. But yeah, I would definitely check that one out too. All the comics I've read so far have been like really good, like 8 out of 10 at least. Excited to check this one out. And The Long Halloween, I heard that's like one of the best, if not the best, Batman comic. And it happened in like Batman's second year. Pretty sure. I'm about to read this one next, probably. It's gonna be Halloween soon, so it's pretty fitting. They're already selling Halloween decorations at like TJ Maxx. But another book I borrowed is Superman for All Seasons. This one's pretty old also, but this is before he became Superman, so when he was still Clark Kent. So this is also one of his origin comics, I think. And this one's by Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale, who are the same ones who made this one. The same author and artist. So they must be a really good duo because they made so many iconic comics. But yeah, excited to read this because Superman's getting to be one of my favorite heroes. He's just a great guy. He's like what a superhero should be. Superman for All Seasons. If you've started school, let me know how it's been going. My first soccer game's on Tuesday. My first game in like 5 years for soccer at least. I've been trying to get a train, because I haven't played since I was in like 4th grade. Hopefully I'll get any type of playing time. I'm on JV. But everyone makes the team, so there's only like 40 something people who tried out in my high school, so different holidays. Super cool panel. I don't know who that is, but it's Batman. To finish this video up because someone's taking a shower. You can hear it in the back, but I'm gonna have to do a sound assortment soon. I haven't done one in a while. Just like purely items, you know, other than tapping. I really like this deluxe version. Hardcover. So super excited for this one. I've said that for like all of them like 100 times, but last one we got here. Batman the Long Halloween sequel, Dark Victory. I don't know what to expect with this one either. This one's also like 13 issues long. I'm not gonna spoil myself, but I can see Robin here. Robin's like sound assortment. But thank you for all the recent support. Road to 500